I'm Chimwemwe Mangazi with Business Time on Times. It is a magazine program where we bring you major business and economic news stories making headlines in the country. In the program today, economy showing signs of recovery. That's according to the Financial Market Dealers Association, FIMDA. Also in the program, tobacco markets start on a high. We have these and other stories. Stay tuned. Hello and welcome. The Financial Market Dealers Association, FIMDA, says the local economy showed signs of recovery in the first quarter, which may anchor economic stability. They cite the recent decline in inflation from 35% in January to 31.8% in March. I caught up with FIMDA General Secretary James Mbingwa, and he explains.
Well, in terms of the foreign exchange market, as the tobacco market opens, the expectation is that there's going to be a bit of an improvement in terms of our foreign exchange situation. Currently, we have low levels of forex, and that has affected the foreign exchange market. Tobacco remains key to the economy because it's one of the major forex earners. I think going forward, we've talked about the need of diversifying in terms of the sources of forex to ensure that we boost our forex situation, and that can actually bring stability to the forex market. Well, in the first quarter, I can say that a number of things improved in the economy. We saw inflation for the first time after a long time starting to go down in the month of February, and that was a positive sign. We're also expecting that the economy is going to grow better this year. The expectation is that the economy is going to grow by about 3.6% in 2024. Of course, there are quite a number of risks to that. Specifically to do with the current challenges that the agricultural season has faced this year. That might lead to an amendment or a change in the expected growth for 2024. Well, I can say that as a country, we are doing everything we can to achieve price stability. We have seen the efforts by the central bank to fight the high levels of inflation. Interest rates have been going up, the policy rate has been going up, and that is a way by the central bank to try to bring back price stability. So I can say that the efforts are there to achieve a stable economy. There are a lot of risks to the current growth projections, and the greatest impact is coming in from the agricultural sector. You understand that agriculture is one of the mainstay of the economy, and it's one of the largest sectors in the economy, and therefore the impact that can happen in the agricultural sector can actually affect the performance of the economy. And that's why looking at the impact that the current growing season has faced, the current shocks, the drought, the floods in other parts of the country. Looking at all that, that's why even the development partners are actually looking at a lower growth projection than the one that was made previously. Well, to begin with, in 2023, and even going all the way back to 2022, you started seeing the stock market performing better. The main reason for that, I believe, is that investors were looking at investing in in a market that is going to act like a safe haven to their investments. You're looking at the stock market as a market where you have different companies in different sectors of the economy. and therefore investing in those companies, you expect that you are actually hedging your investment from the rising levels of inflation that we're facing, the currency depreciation that we had been facing. And therefore, there was a lot of demand for listed shares, and that's why the prices had been going up. If you look at performance of the last quarter of 2023, the final quarter, you will notice that there was actually a negative performance for that quarter. And what explains that, I believe, is the fact that interest rates had been going up, and as interest rates were going up, there was that inverse relationship between the stock market and interest rates. But also, most of the share prices had gone up, and as a way of the market trying to correct itself, share prices were coming down a bit. But looking forward, the expectation that FIMDA has in terms of the stock market is that it's still going to be a positive performance, although the performance might be lower than what we had seen in 2023. The performance might still be positive. The stock market in Malawi is one of the best performing markets that we have in Africa. And secondly, the stock market itself, compared to other markets, it's also a market that has performed well over time. It remains a very good investment avenue for investors, especially those that are trying to diversify their investment portfolios. We have different investors out there. We have pension funds. We have even individual investors that are looking at diversification of their portfolios. So the stock market remains a key investment option, despite what we might not as a low performance for one quarter. And to add on that, the stock market is a long-term investment avenue, and therefore short-term performance should not worry investors, but rather they should be looking at long-term performance of the market.
Expectations are high that foreign exchange reserves will receive a boost in coming weeks following the opening of the tobacco selling season on Monday. President Chimwemwe launched the season at Chimwemwe Market, where the highest price recorded was $3.03 per kilogram. On Tuesday, Minister of Agriculture Sam Kawale opened the Longwe Market, which recorded a highest price of $3 per kilogram. We have more in this report.
The 2024 tobacco marketing season has started at Chimwemwe in Kasungu on Monday. President Lazarus Chakwera opened the market. Looking at the prices on the first day, it appears the prices are way better off as compared to last year. This is what President Lazarus Chakwera said on the first day of the market.
We do need more buyers because that competition will be healthy. I have already seen how that is playing out today because they're competing to buy the leaf, even though this is lower leaf that they have started. They have started with good prices, and I trust that we can continue with this type of performance.
One of the companies taking part in this year's marketing season is Nyasa Tobacco. Conrad Bako is Nyasa Tobacco chairperson, and he says Malawians should expect more in this selling season.
Listen, first I want to thank His Excellency the President, Lazarus Chakwera. He had this vision that the farmers need to start getting value for the crop they produce. Farming is a very difficult job, and his vision was to create alternative markets for the farmers, to make sure that there's competition on the floor, and to make sure that there's fair value to the farmers. I think from what you've seen today, I don't think there's a sad farmer on this floor. Everybody's extremely happy, and the president came and he walked through the auction floor, he walked through our direct sales, and I think this is the vision that we're now fulfilling. So Nyasa has experience. As everybody knows, we are farmers, we create value through Nyasa manufacturing. We also, our social responsibility in this country through the Nyasa Big Bullets Football Club. This is a new company, Nyasa Tobacco Buying. We are truly Malawian, and this is the difference. And you have to make sure that Malawians see the benefit of all the crops they produce. I cannot answer that for you. Maybe you should be on the auction floors tomorrow. But we are here to stay. I want to tell everybody that we are here to stay. We are in partnership with government through SFF-RFM, and we want to make the difference. This is very important for us. People need to start seeing benefit in this country. There is definitely a future in tobacco. You know, what people don't understand is Malawi is the biggest barley growing country in the world. We need benefit for our farmers. You know, if this is the shop that everybody comes to buy barley, then that needs to be passed on to the farmer. It can't just be certain people making money. The farmer needs to be encouraged to grow more, grow tobacco, get value, and this is what we are here for.
Thank you so much. But what do the farmers have to say about the first day prices?
Saiwali Zakaria, limajogera kuja mama. Tikatengera mene malonda nalili chaka chatha ndi chaka chino taona usintha kwakukulu.
Tikawayamba bwino kwambiri ndipo zikapirira chonchi ali mitipindula kwa basa.
Chaka chino yamba bwino kwambiri chifukwa foja amene ali kutsika apo ndi apo ndi 210 pamene chaka chatha anali otsika kwambiri koma panopa okwera kwambiri akwafika 3 28 290 tusonyeza kuti chaka chino mitengo ili bwino kwambiri.
Ambiri ya mitengo ya Nyasa ili bwino ningowapempha kuti mmene ayambiramu apite mtsogolo chifukwa mitengo ya katundu ikupita kakwera koma mitengo yawo ikakhala isikweranso katundu yosakweranso ndiye kuti akhala pomwe alili tigula fetereza tigula zosowa zathu.
Malawi relies on tobacco for its exports. In fact, tobacco is the country's top export earner.